Lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your Reynolds Da Vinci. Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get it fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a pogo. Don't do these, they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they
the team, now she don't ski, splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground, man, delete her. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers.
ice the game, had to ice the game. So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Freeze the dud, freeze, had to freeze the lane. Freeze, camera phone, turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and put up, guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is
times in the loss last. Now the rookie from Iowa, it's Akram Wadley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And an alley to run. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
On the carry, it's Wadley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Smith. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A gain of 39 that time.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
It's not a bad idea. Set up in the gun. Send a bunch of guys out wide and let the defense think you're going to try and put one in the end zone. But here, the draw play just gets bottled up from the start, and he'll wind up losing yardage.
2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss a point. I think they carried
Yeah,
that
guys,
with them
Trifus is
longer
here. I'm about
than
to
missing a
announce this
field
right
goal,
now.
because an extra point's supposed to be
My
automatic.
wife
Absolutely, and I would think even
son's
field
ass.
goals inside of 30 yards, even though
As
they're
you can hear in the
substantially
background.
shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't
A
it?
different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing now is Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a good read on that play by Frizz.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Yeah, that was a good hit stick by Shane. He played that perfect. Surprised, well, that's what you get for throwing to a halfback. Catching traffic's not all that great.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Yeah, Marty, I got my trucker Bluetooth on right now. That's how I'm talking with the phone right now. I'm hooked up to my phone for the stream call. Just got that shit on the charger. Just laying in my bed. Got this game on my Xbox streaming through the television.
Situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted.
That was a great sack by Shane over there. Way to play defense on that. Good coverage sack.
Yep.
And Frizz is going to tie this one up. 3-3. We got ourselves a little doozy right here, starting off.
Big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let's see how Shane responds right now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught. It's Stewart. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to
Good
an
read.
interception?
Yeah,
Made the right read. Take
Maybe
that all
defender
day.
gets a
Drive
hand
across
anyway,
the middle,
pops
9
it in.
yards.
And sometimes you throw it so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point
Rush
there
3
is
guys, you're going to have time to pass
So
in
after
this
that
game.
stop, you know that third down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again, or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Smith.
Let's see what happens on this 3rd and 1.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a
Oh,
play, right?
Shane, you're lucky that
Exactly
didn't get
Third
picked.
down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to
Wow,
end with a PAT,
nice
right?
punt.
In this case, a
Couldn't
field goal,
ask
they'll
for
take
anything
it.
more
Way better than the
perfect
alternative, which is a
and
punt.
lucky
Yeah, but you met
for that to
fan
roll
bases
to the 1 right out of
that were
bounds.
happy with that field.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Wow, that was a good run by Frizz.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right.
Let's go, Frizz.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 30 yards there. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Breeze now on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's down. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great
There
job
it is, another
defensively.
coverage
Nowhere
sack.
to go with
Look
the
at that.
football. That led to the sack.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Looking long for Thomas. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position.
Michael
able to
Thomas,
affect the
man.
play.
Good coverage. Who was that? Mike Hilton on the coverage?
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about
Told
this
you
game
Frizz
is
is gonna get the
understanding
dub.
situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Way to get the
And
pass
they rallied
off.
and made the tackle.
Here's Thomas Morstead.
All
now.
right. It's a
On
good
for his
stop. Good
second punt.
defense.
He'd take a
Blitz came in
repeat of
quick.
his
Had to get
first.
rid of it quick. Haha, the old mid blitz.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the
Yeah,
end zone.
Sadler, I mean, you want
A
Fritz
missed
to get this dub,
opportunity
don't
there,
you?
Maybe to pin him back. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
Almost
whether
got
it's
him at
through
the 1,
air or
Fritz.
on the
Almost.
ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough
Drop
coverage.
back, nice. Good read. Pick up the first. Easy drag. There it is. Cover 4, blitzing 3, all day to throw that. All the time in the world to let that guy run across the field.
Teo in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Whoa, big sack over there. Big sack.
Under 4 to go now.
He brought a little stunt that play.
Come up on second down. On second down, here's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And down he'll go at the 25. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
He must be in the Twitch listening to what we're saying. Good user defense on that play. Take it in the middle.
Play action. It's Smith. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang
That's
on
it,
to
Sadler.
through
You
the
just come in and then pop right out. Really? Just like that? Now it doesn't matter if Shane wins or not?
Discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Good user D again by Frizz. Way to take away that big cross route. Good throw, good look, good throw, Shane. But Geno Smith can't.
Here's Ginn.
He ain't going to be perfect making that throw.
51-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches,
there it is again, dot punt.
Didn't turn
inside
it over,
the 20.
Right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Breeze now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10.
Nice little play action. Dump off flat.
On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll get
right
this
back,
up
guys.
only
Gotta go
to
check
about
on my
the
son. I hear
33.
him screaming his head off.
It was Maurice who got him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down, here's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. He is going to find Hill here. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to New Orleans after this. Breeze now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now Breeze, eluding the pressure right. Ginn has it complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9.
Got ourselves
A
again.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse.
Good
Still
play.
accurately throws a nice pass.
Good
for a first
play,
down.
Frizz.
First opportunity upcoming in the red zone.
Way to
for the
stay
Saints.
patient on
They're
that
looking
the
at a
entire
first and
time.
goal from about the 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Breeze now.
Not a fan of it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials.
Good.
They'll take a look at it.
Perfect play call
against
against man.
the game site and issue a final decision because they do have the final call.
Way to put
now.
that in there, Frizz.
Good
Good
on the
play.
extra point. And the lead is now 10-3.
Good throw.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. On the return, it's Washington.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Uh-oh.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Thought Shane was going to go up the middle on that one for a
On
second.
1st and 10, Smith. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Good throw, good play call. Looking to get in field goal range here, Shane. Don't want to force anything here at this point. You still have a timeout. You're at his 33-yard line.
Now Gino on first
Just want to
down.
get closer and kick the field goal. Take the points going into halftime.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Orleans Darkwa, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh my God, I can't believe that
so
just
with 4
happened.
seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Your running back, that's awareness. That's your running back, that's awareness. That happens a lot this year.
So they're going to make this
you have a shitty
out half number 1.
route runner with low awareness and catching the ball.
And Elliott puts this one through. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan.
You have to
Coachman.
use her that
EA
yourself.
Sports halftime report.
Especially with Darkwa. With that being Darkwa, you have to use her that play. You can't rely on the CPU to make that catch for you.
Out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is
Marty, even
like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing
even
is emphasizing the
pressing the
things that
catch
went well
button,
in the first half
it won't
and
do
running
anything.
more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
59 catch will make a big difference. That's for damn sure.
They want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They run again with Wadley, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
It's a good draw play, Shane. Good blocking on that. Oh, looked like a draw inside the zone.
First down, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Trey Hendrickson in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second
Good
and
sack.
11.
Good job, Frizz. Use her that again. User coverage was great. Send the end. Go get Gino. That was just a great defensive play. All around.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Shane's gonna shrink this, make it a 3rd and 6. See if he can capitalize here.
Stewart, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run it now.
Good throw. Wow. Good throw with Gino right in the middle of the field.
They do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
Wadley breaks out.
That may get him going.
All the way down to the 2-yard line.
A little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Orleans Darkwa, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Elliott good with a PAT.
Shane runs a toss, puts it right in.
Point winds up successful.
That was big. Way to finish the drive, Shane.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Gets ball at halftime. Marches right down the field. Big throw on 3rd and
And
6.
the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the
Finish with a
attention
toss.
turns to the Saints offense,
And a
getting
great
ready
run,
for
too,
their
to get
first
him to the
possession
2-yard
of
line.
the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Let's see how you respond to this, Frizz. Down 3
how they were going to get that
at
done.
home.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Play action over here. Wow, what a throw catch. Can't believe the defensive back didn't make a play on that ball. It was good coverage.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a 1st down.
Good read, Frizz. Good read. Stay patient. Let him get deep in that pocket right there. Just toss it right there. Nobody there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
There it is, a basic coverage. Giving him all the time in the world to make that throw.
The second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Good stuff.
On 2nd down, Scott, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Just letting everybody know, on the stream chat, I'm delayed, I think, with the game. Like, you hear me like I might be 30 seconds behind the plays that we're all watching.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And we got ourselves a tie game here. 13-13, 149 left in the 3rd.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Smith throwing again. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Smith from the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still
Pressure, good throw. Wow. Gino just keeps getting outside the pocket. Shane just keeps getting outside the pocket, extending the play. That guy running upfield just gets open. Been like that all game.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra
There it is.
time,
Good throw again,
for
Shane.
the big completion downfield. Those guys made that
Be patient.
possible.
That pocket's there. You're not getting any pressure. No pressure. You could do that all game, Shane.
Here's Wadley on the ground. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
With a game like this, real crucial to not force any passes and settle for 3 if needed.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player.
Flag.
And they can influence you occasionally.
Against the
It look like they're getting
defense.
ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
So the penalty erases their
Must have been
earlier
one of those
loss.
Madden
Now
glitches
it's
we all
2nd and
hate,
8.
right? Look at that. Look at Shane declining the penalty.
Back now here live in New Orleans.
True class.
13
True
all our
class
score
act,
as
Shane
we
is.
start quarter number 4.
I would have accepted that shit. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck who I'm playing. That's an accept for me.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. In for the score. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Brought the pressure. Perfect play call against it.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Perfect throw, perfect read. Breaks a tackle, spins right in the end
This is
zone.
taken about 7 yards deep.
I got the Steelers up by 7.
And he'll be
In the
brought down
dome.
at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it.
The way Shane's playing, he's showing everybody why he's the number 2 seed in the AFC and why he's looking like he's going to win the AFC North.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it.
Thanks, Billy, for giving us 1 bit. 1 bit's not going to help us get to 20,000.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They go screen. This is Ingram. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because
not a fan of this. Wow, all right. Not a fan of the screenplay at all. But if you're going to make a little stick move like that, kudos to you.
Completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
All right, Shane. Got Trifist broadcasting this game right now. You show me an INT this drive, I'm dropping 1,000 bits right now.
11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you.
I mean, I could drop 5, but then you'll just be like max 5, like, you know, kind of like Billy dropping 1.
And the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Damn, another sack.
They'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Man, Shane, you're for your basic coverage, your D-line gets in.
Breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
You got a good D-line.
I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move.
You don't need it on places for that.
Back,
go, Breeze! Go, Breeze!
Helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Billy's like, shut the fuck up, man.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he
there it is! I called it! I called it!
For an interception.
I called it! I called it!
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. You got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
To throw on second down is Smith. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that one results in 35 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Darkwa.
Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Shane's a smart player. He knows no turnovers, run the ball, take your 3 points no matter what. Make it a 2-possession game.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
What a throw. That's a dot right there.
So first and
good
goal,
throw, Shane. You couldn't have timed that any more perfect, bro. Couldn't have timed it any more perfect. Good throw, good read, Shane. Way to stay patient in the pocket. Going through all your reads. I just don't understand how you're doing all this with Geno, though. Like, what the fuck? Geno Smith? Falling out with him.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at
Cameron
the 14.
Jordan just leveled Geno Smith. Psh, that should have been a fumble, I'll tell you that.
He'll get it up the middle. And he goes
Should've been
backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's why in the red zone, Frizz, you got to put that tackling and strip ball on aggressive at this point. You need a turnover.
But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good
coach adjustments, in-game coach adjustments, especially when you're already in the zone playing defense. You got to just risk it. It's worth the reward.
This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Smith. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th
Shane,
quarter.
be smart with it here. Plenty of time. There it is. Man, number 1, Shane, you got to slide. Number 2, Frizz, you got to use that defender and just lay him out.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles,
that's a free hit on the quarterback. You have just got to level him.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, 2-possession game. Frizz already used a timeout.
Interception and finish off the drive.
Sliding is for pansies. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I thought the same thing. Going for a touchdown against Marty at the 1-yard line. Fumbled it on the game-winning drive. He drives down the field, kicks the game-winning field goal against me. I learned my lesson.
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost.
Well, Shane, see me in the playoffs and do that versus me. See what happens.
6 sacks given up in this one.
Damn, look at that, Stefan. To it. Look at that block shed. Big boy sack. Leo, was that a big boy sack? Yeah, was that a big boy sack?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Here comes the pressure.
Going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Way to get that off. Well, you got to go for it. It's do or die on this play.
Now Breeze got to have this one. Flushed out right. Now Breeze lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Got the time, got a man open right across the middle, and it looks like it's gonna even be a turnover. Man, Frizz, you had that big route open, and you just missed the read. Good play call. You were patient. The sacks. Extended the play, had the perfect throw, just didn't make the right read.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over.
There goes Wadley.
Been in this spot
Look at him spinning off of tackles. It's pretty good. I wonder why he's 3rd in the AFC, or 4th in the AFC, whatever. All I know is he's behind Balaj.
We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll go to the ground attack here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Yeah, get the first over here, Shane. Just kneel the ball. First is already hitting, waving the white towel.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Or you can just get stuffed.
With a running back. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Nice little move back inside, Shane. Way to get the first. Way to seal the game, even though it was already sealed.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now in the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Marty, I don't know how to
Meanwhile,
do
for
that.
The Saints, they'll be guaranteed a finish of no better than 500 as they drop to 7-8. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside
I'm
Charles
surprised though,
Davis,
Marty,
we thank
you
our
didn't set
entire
this up
crew.
for
I'm
us
Brandon
to
Gaudin.
watch
This
both
is the
games.
NFL on EA Sports.
Isn't San Francisco playing? Good game, Geno Smith. What's going on in the 49ers, guys? So I guess we missed the 49ers game? Shane, good game. Well played. You played a great game, Shane. Hands down to you. '49ers upset the Bears, James Jones said. 18-0. Hey. Wow, that's a big win. It's a big win for the 49ers. Because Perry has not sealed that 3rd seed yet. Billy's coming after it. Yep, Billy. Yep. Number 3 seed in the NFC is wide open. You could still take that spot.
Anybody still on here, or these old messages? Looks like the stream is shutting down. Weeks advancing. So what goes on, Billy, is like you can watch ads, but they eventually shut you out for like a day or two. It depends on what's going on. And a lot of times it's in your area, and you have to. Bears lost 18-0. What? If you watch a few like your ads and stuff like that, a lot of times you got to get on in the morning and watch them because like in the afternoon there won't be as many. So you kind of just got to check in periodically of when you can and can't watch them. But they should they refresh, but a lot of times you just got to find them in the morning and stuff like that. Shane's still out there. He wasn't able to play the sound alerts. Trying to get everybody to speed on those. I gotta drop some fucking bits here. I'm gonna drop 1,000. It'll get us to 1,600. And tomorrow about 10:30, I'm gonna try to play a game or announce on the radio, and if EA Sports actually will host a Madden streamer on their feed. They just host random dudes, and for some reason, if they pick up, they only usually host people if somebody's in the booth. So if they do it every day at like 10:30 in the morning. So if they somehow host Dev Nation Live, I've seen a bunch of people have this happen too. Their stream blows up. They got a bunch of followers, subscribers, blah blah blah. People are just blowing up the stream. It'd be awesome if that happened to Dev Nation Live, so I'm going to try to do that tomorrow about 10 o'clock, see what we can generate. I mean, I don't know how many people are there streaming Madden, but EA Sports would have to pick us randomly. Alright, so this motherfucker shutting down. There's another sound plug-in. Yeah. I'll get on and fucking tell people about it tonight. Hopefully there's a couple games and shit like that. What you're saying might not even be real. That is true. Doesn't matter though. Okay, this is gonna fucking go down. And I also may update this stream a little bit. But I haven't quite figured out where I want to move everything. Alright, I'll let this motherfucker shut down. I gotta shower, I gotta eat dinner, I got the family here. Max doing a great job holding it down. We had a big radio show today, so it was pretty fucking awesome. Again, you can call in on the Discord chat at any time and you'll pipe into this audio. Pretty easy to do. And anyways, check out to see who's playing tonight, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys.